I'm sure most of you have heard of the word apprenticeship. You know, back in the day, you would learn your trade by going and being an apprentice for someone. You would basically spend about 10,000 hours or do 10,000 reps, repetitive tasks, until you mastered whatever industry or field you were in. Whether that was building a home, cars, cooking, it didn't matter. Becoming a doctor, you did that task repeatedly until you became so skilled at it that you were able to go out and do it on your own and start your own business. A lot of people have forgotten this, and they don't understand that this is a part of the process when it comes to being extraordinarily successful. As pro athletes, a lot of people say, oh man, they get paid all this money and this and that. And if I were in the NBA, you may have a point. I'm not. But I get where people are coming from. The one thing that they forget is that most athletes turn pro anywhere between 19 and 22 years old. Some go to college, some don't. Most athletes started playing when they were 2 or 3, 4 or 5 years old. So they have about 15 years of apprenticeship, non-paid work, where they were outside developing their skills. For me, I was out there from birth. We do this every Sunday in my family, so I've always had a ball in my hand. I've always been enamored with the game. But the one thing it taught me is that every single day I would work on something different. And when I learned how to do that really good, I would go to one of my uncles and show it to him. And, you know, they'd be like, great job! And then they would give me another skill to go learn. Wait a minute! The same applies for business. You're learning these different skills, and you're creating an arsenal. You want to have an arsenal at your disposal. When you have an arsenal, whether that's as an athlete or as a business person, you become unstoppable. Because you've learned so many different skills, you become so valuable that you always have a job. An example of this is most athletes have a professional career, whether that's NBA, NFL, it doesn't matter, Major League Baseball, of 3 to 4 years. That's it. I know you think of the LeBrons and the Hank Aaron's, the people who have 15-year careers, 20-year careers. That is not typical for most people and most athletes. It's not typical in business either. What separates the two? Skill sets, versatility. It is now a desired quality in any job or any athletic competition because it makes you so much more valuable. I want you to understand that, and I want you to really buy into the concept of continued growth, continued learning. You're always learning. I'm 36 years old, and I am always taking a new class, a new program, so that I can stay ahead of technology, so that I can continue being of value to my students and sharing with them all the latest, greatest techniques and strategies that are out there. And I want you to be able to do the same thing too. Be a lifelong learner. Take pride in the apprenticeship. It's going to get easier as you continue to grow. Trust me on that.